Good morning, church. Good to be with you today. Today we are in Nehemiah chapter 13 to start. And Nehemiah 13, he has gone back to the king for a little while. He couldn't stay in Jerusalem forever. And when he comes back, everything that he had put in place seems to have been turned upside down, even so that his enemies have married into the temple family. And Tobiah, one of the worst of his enemies, has been given a room. They cleaned out the tithes to the Levites and they let him bunk in the temple itself, the temple complex. A series of outrages. And the question we often get is, how do we deal with setbacks in our Christian life? Because certainly we engage our plans, good plans, godly plans, things that have the Lord's favor upon them, and then we get pushback, and there's setbacks, and it doesn't go the way we want, or people that we thought were our allies or going with us on a matter suddenly are resisting us, or don't carry on the vision, and don't carry on what you thought was good. And so how do we deal with that and that reality of discouragement? Well, we can look at Nehemiah and see that he did not give up. He didn't just throw up his hands and say, well, that's enough. Instead, he fought for what he thought was right. And he begins to bring discipline upon the people that had worked against him, even the point of ripping out some of their hair. And it's that encouragement of if you are working in the right way with the Lord, if you are pursuing the vision God has given you, be zealous for it. Pursue it with all of your heart and your passion, and don't give up when setbacks occur. Don't ever throw in the towel if it's the Lord's vision that you are pursuing, because sometimes we can get tired out and we can ask God, where is your justice? Where is the fairness in this? And I love Malachi. It's this back and forth. God makes a statement and the people ask him a question back. And here we have one on judgment and justice, and it'll be answered more fully tomorrow. But he says, you have wearied the Lord with your words. Yet you ask, how have we wearied him? When you say, everyone who does what is evil is good in the Lord's sight, and he is delighted with them, or else where is the God of justice? Isn't this the same question we are so tempted to ask today? Say, where is the God of justice? Is he hiding? Where is he? And one of the other prophets, Habakkuk, he went through this, asked these hard questions of God. Where are you, God? I don't see your justice, and I don't see where you are coming and working for good on our behalf. And this is where we have to dig deep into our faith. And we have to press in to move the right thing, even in the face of opposition. So we go then to get an example of this. Peter and John, they heal the blind or the lame man outside the temple gates. They bring him in. He's dancing around with them, and there's this big uproar. Whoa, look at what happened. There's no denying this miracle. We witnessed it. We know this man. Now what do we do? So they call him in, and they say, look, you can't talk about this Jesus guy anymore. And who are they facing? They're facing Caiaphas and Annas, the ones who gave Jesus over to Pilate to be crucified. Now they are in the presence of these high priests. And their response is so good. Peter and John answered them, whether it's right in the sight of God for us to listen to you rather than God, you decide. For we are unable to stop speaking about what we have heard. And after threatening them further, they released them. They found no way to punish them because the people were all giving glory to God over what had been done. For this sign of healing had been performed on a man over 40 years old. And then they get together with their friends and pray for boldness. Say, look, you decide if we should stop speaking about God or upholding his ways rather than what you think is right. So there's your encouragement, church. Pursue God. Don't get discouraged. The God of justice is real. He loves you. Pursue his agenda and get together with those fellow believers and pray for boldness so that we can continue on this good path he has put us.